Hi, Dave from Buzzy here. You know what's a really common use case? A landing page with a sign up form. We've built heaps of these ourselves, they're everywhere, and the beauty of the Buzzy Figma plugin is you can now build one with a working form straight from Figma without leaving Figma. So here's an example of what I'm talking about. It's just a generic landing page, full screen background image, some text convincing people to sign up for whatever it is you happen to be spruiking, some social links in the footer. This is a working form, so we can submit that. There's a thank you screen, and that was all built straight from Figma using the Buzzy plugin. So let's go have a look at how that happened. So we'll jump back into Figma. Now this file is available as an example or demo file in the Figma community if you just search for Buzzy. We've got a whole heap of these example apps and files ready to go. There's the landing page, so we'll jump to that and duplicate it. And this will give us a new copy of that file in our draft folder. So you can do the same and get your own copy. And there's the file. Now you'll see there's a cover image, some instructions. Again, read through those if you need to. The meat of the file is this landing page design and the thank you screen. And this is just a, you'll see it's just a normal Figma file. It's got some content, uses a lot of auto layouts. This helps with it being responsive, obviously. You go look at the Buzzy plugin, so I've already installed it, otherwise just search for Buzzy in the Figma community again, you'll get the plugin. Now, the first time you run the plugin, you'll be guided through a sign-up process. I've already installed the plugin, so I'm good to go in terms of that. If we inspect our file, you can see there's two screens marked up, the landing page and the success screen. The fields on the form are marked up. There's only really one, which is the email, and then there's a submit button. This is all marked up in the file. When you duplicate it, you don't have to do anything. It's ready to go. Buzzy, when you install the Buzzy plugin, it'll recognize that Buzzy markup that's part of that file. So all we have to do to get this to a working splash screen is, obviously you can edit it in whatever way you need, but just jump over to the Publish tab, give it a name, we can call it landing page demo, and convert to a new Buzzy art. Now the first time you do this in any Figma file using the Buzzy plugin, you'll have to copy the file key, which is in the share dialog in Figma. It's that link. So just copy that link, paste it into here. So this will give Buzzy access to the file to pull out the components it needs to build the working app. There it goes. It's now building our app for us. Okay, so that's complete. Gives us a preview URL. We can click that, and this is it loading over here. There it is. There's our file with a working form. Now you'll notice the form, here's a really cool thing. As the file, as your viewport shrinks, and the form now wraps. So that's using a flex wrap in that auto layout, and the way that's defined in Figma is if you go to the sign up form, design tab, you'll see the wrapper's been defined as an auto layout, and we've enabled flex wrapping on that auto layout, which means once it needs to, hits a minimum width, it will wrap itself. We can easily just change things, so do some edits. Let's go change the image. Sorry, screen real estate issues here. Let's choose a new image. Go to downloads, there, grab that one. Maybe we should change the, we'll close that. And we can change some of the colors. Here's magenta. It's not pretty, but there we go. If we now hit publish or update in the publish tab, jump back to our browser, there's our modified form. Sorry, the image is just re-downloading. There it is. Probably not the design choice I would actually recommend, but that's how easy it is to update. In terms of the back end, if we jump back to Figma, you also get a link to the Buzzy backend that gets generated. Clicking on that, you see we've got no results in our sign up form yet. If we go and add one, submit, there's a thank you screen. We go back to the back end, there's the sign up we just generated. So you've got access to all of those. You can export these, do whatever it is you need to do with them. One other cool thing you'll notice, we've got this little Intercom chat widget that gets generated when you publish your app. Now that's for you to get in touch with Buzzy if you've got any questions, but even better, you can turn that off or use the settings to point it at your own Intercom chat widget, so you can have a conversation with your own customers. I'll leave a link in the description how to do that. So that's it. Sign up page built from Buzzy and Figma with no coding. Thanks for watching.